Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to report the sign that was assigned to me, sovereignty, characteristics of sovereignty, and the distinction between sovereignty and independence. Now let us define the word sovereignty. The English word sovereignty comes from the Latin word soveranus, which means extreme or superficial. Although the term sovereignty is of the modern age, the concept of the word has been around since the time of Aristotle. Aristotle has repeatedly used the word extreme power of the state. Jean Bodin was the first political thinker who uses the term sovereignty in his famous book called The Republic. He meant sovereignty, the ultimate power of a state founded on a citizens and subject that is not regulated by law. According to Hugo Grotius, sovereignty is the supreme political power entrusted to a person who is not under anybody else and whose will is impossible to violate. According to Hobbes, the king or ruler created by the social contract has sovereign power. The power of the ruler was uncontrollable. His order was the law. The ruler of the sovereign power was the source of all laws and restrictions. He describes sovereign power as the ultimate, indivisible, non-transferable, and free from all external control. Locke's theory found the basic idea of limited monarchy and mass sovereignty. According to him, people possessing real political power, the ruler is just their guardian. According to Locke's second agreement, it was clearly explained to the ruler that the governed people were able to control the power of the ruler, even if necessary to overthrow the ruler. According to Rousseau, sovereign power is supreme, indivisible, non-transferable, permanent, and united. The source of this power is the people. No mention of the king or ruler can be found in his social contract theory. Bentham noted a close relationship between individualism and state sovereignty in terms of the philosophy of utilitarianism. According to him, there exists an unlimited sovereignty of the state by which the state enacts laws for the greatest happiness of the greatest number of people. According to Harold Lasky, sovereignty is the ultimate power of the state to exercise power over individuals and groups within the state. The most important definition of sovereignty is given by John Austin. John Austin, in his book, the Province of Jurisprudence Determined, said that if there is a specific authority in a particular society or those who are not loyal to any other authority but have the general loyalty of all the people of that society, then that superior authority is called sovereign, and the society with that sovereign authority is an independent and political society. Now for the characteristics of sovereignty. Number one, sovereign authority is the ultimate. There is no upper limit to this authority over citizens and subjects. Number two, sovereign power is eternal and unlimited powers. Sovereignty cannot be limited at certain grounds. Number three, sovereignty is above the law and is not regulated by law. It is for this quality that the state can legislate, so the law does not have the right to control sovereign power. Number four, sovereignty is a fundamental power, not a given power. God or the Pope did not hand this power over to the state. The power of the people is the only source of this fundamental power. Number five, the sovereignty of the state is unalterable. This infinite power cannot be separated from the state. The state authority cannot transfer this extreme power permanently or temporarily to a person or organization within its geographical boundaries. If we look at the map of the Philippines, this is called the baseline of the country. So galing sa baseline, kung magsusukat tayo ng 200 nautical miles, ito ay tinatawag natin na Exclusive Economic Zone or EEZ. According to international law, wala na tayong sovereignty dito. Ibig sabihin, wala na tayong full control at hindi na tayo pwedeng makapagpatupad ng batas dito. Ay nagtatapos lamang mula sa sakop nitong katubigan, 12 nautical miles mula sa baseline. Sakop din ng teritoryo ng Pilipinas ang himpapawid na nililiparan ng mga eroplano, maging ang kalupaan at kailaliman nito. Paglampas po natin ng 12 nautical miles mula sa baseline, ay mayroon lamang tayong sovereign rights or limited jurisdiction. Ipinapaliwanag naman ng international law na sa loob ng 200 nautical miles mula sa baseline ng teritoryo, mayroon tayong karapatan na pakinabangan ang anumang makikita natin dito tulad ng isda, minerals at iba pa. Ibig sabihin, pwede natin ito i-explore, exploit, i-manage o i-conserve. Sa bahaging ito, pwede rin tayo magkaroon ng economic exploration tulad ng energy production. Sa bahaging ito, mayroon lamang tayong limited jurisdiction. Now let us discuss the difference between sovereignty and independence. Sovereignty is a theoretical notion that a state has the right to govern itself without foreign interference, while independence is the practice of sovereignty, where a state actually governs itself without foreign interference. State sovereignty is sometimes viewed synonymously with independence. However, sovereignty can be transferred as a legal right, whereas independence cannot. A state can achieve de facto independence long after acquiring sovereignty, such as in the case of Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. In 1942, the islands fell under Japanese occupation. During World War II, and US forces and Filipinos fought together during 1944 to 1945 to regain control. On July 4, 1946, the Republic of the Philippines attained its independence. In 1962, President Diosdado Macapagal issued Proclamation No. 28, Series 1962, effectively moving the date of the Philippine independence from July 4 to June 12. The date independence from Spain was proclaimed in Emilio Aguinaldo's home in Kawit, Cavite. That ends my report. Thank you.